Good afternoon, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are. Welcome to this session. We're going to take a look at a lot of questions that everybody is asking as we get towards opening the mainnet. I know everybody's eager, everybody's looking forward to having the mainnet open. So I'm going to be here to respond to a lot of questions. I'm going to be here to answer some of your questions. And at the same time, I'm going to give you the latest updates that we have about the Pi network. One thing for sure that I'm going to tell you, it's going to come as a surprise, but I want you all to get up and just brace yourselves because the open mainnet will definitely happen this year. I'm going to give you updates on that. But also, I'm going to tell you that it is not everybody that is going to get onto the network. It is not everybody that is going to migrate onto the network. So today is going to be a lot of discussions. It's going to be ballparked. All right. So I would just ask you to bear with me. I will ask you if you really value your Pi coin, if you really value why you join the Pi network, I would just suggest you remain here, remain seated, just for a few minutes, and let's get these questions answered. All right. So many people are having issues. A lot of people are having trouble with so many things concerning the open network. People have started experiencing that they can no longer create wallets. A lot more people are having issues on how they can resubmit their KYC. So those questions, we're going to tackle them. What I'm going to ask of everybody or anyone that is watching is I would like you to just simply type in your questions, put them in the comment section. If you have any question, put them there and we will take a look at them one after the other. What I will also do, or I can do, is if you want me to bring you up on the stage, if you want me to bring you up on the screen so that you can join, if you want me to bring you up on the screen so that you can join me and probably share with us your questions, your challenges, then we can do that as well. All right, we can do that as well. So now I'm going to be taking the questions one after the other, but before I continue, my name is Tony and this is Basic Knowledge. You're welcome if you're just joining me. And if you're an old subscriber, I'll say thank you so much and thank you very much for the follows. For those of you who have joined my Telegram group, I'm also saying thank you so much. But if you're new and you have not joined the Telegram group, this is your opportunity. The link is right here on the screen. You can see right here on the screen. You can join the Telegram group, and at the same time, you can join my YouTube channel. Just hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each time I come online or each time I post a new video. The Pi project is a very interesting project. Don't worry, I'll show you guys how we're going to enjoy ourselves with the project. We've come a long way, it's almost 5 years. Some people are just joining in, but a whole lot of us have been here for the past few years. All right, so we're not going to give up on that that easily. Now I'm going to take the questions one after the other. If you've got a question for me, if you want me to entertain any of your challenges, just drop it down. I'm going to talk about the listing of the Pi network, the possibilities, where you will find the listings, what the value or the price of Pi network would likely be. So if you're interested in all that, I suggest let's see how far we can go with this. I'll start by thanking so many of you that is on. If you're on, please let me know where you are. Let me know where you are watching me from. Let me know the country you're watching me from. Just type in the country name. Let me know where you're watching me from. Chadha, you're here. Chadha is a member of my Telegram group. He's always there. So if wherever you are around the world, in the country, let me know where you are, where you're watching from. All right, the first question I'm going to entertain is from Mark Henson. Mark Henson says, every time I try to get KYC, there are no slots. How do I get in? Now, Mike, this is a challenge that everybody is going through, not just you. All right? A lot of people are going through this challenge. It is not a problem, to, so to speak. It is not an issue. It is not a problem. KYC slots are sent automatically to regions. KYC slots are given to people not because first come, first serve, but they are given to people per region, per area. All right? And because of the fact that there are many people on the network, the system automatically assigns a particular number of slots to each region. All right? Assigns a particular number of slots to each region. So when it pushes out those slots, fortunately or unfortunately, you might not be available at the time to pick up a slot. And each slot that is sent to regions are in a pack of 100. So which means you have 100 slots per 24 hours. So my take is this, all right? Keep checking, keep going through your mining app, not your browser, your mining app. Keep going through your mining app, you'll definitely find a slot. Keep looking for it. The best time to see if you have a slot for KYC, I've said it several times in several of my videos, and I will repeat it again. The best time to get a KYC slot, hope you're listening, the best time to get a KYC slot is immediately after your mining session. What does that mean? Immediately after 24 hours that you have completed a mining cycle and you're about to start a new cycle, the first thing you should do before you click the mining button was you open up the app. Try and look at the app to see if you have a slot. That's the best time it comes up. That is the best time it comes up. So always check to see if you have a slot immediately you click on it. And once you do that, I also tell people that once the slot is given to you and you accept it, you've got 15 minutes from the point you accept it, you've got 15 minutes to actually carry out the KYC. Now, it is very tricky. You might be in a position where you don't have the time, you don't have the required documents to carry out the KYC, and then you see the slot come up. The question is, what do I do at that point? Do I accept this invitation to KYC, or do I just pass by? Two things will happen. If you don't accept that invitation in the next 15 minutes after it appears, after you see it, in the next 15 minutes, if you don't accept it, what simply happens is you lose the invitation. So you have to wait all over again for it to come up again. Now, the best thing to do is to accept the invitation immediately you see it. Once you have accepted that invitation, it immediately moves your KYC from the mining app to the browser. Now you have secured yourself a slot, you have secured yourself a seat. It does not mean that you immediately do your KYC. What it means that you have secured yourself the KYC seat, you have secured yourself the slot. So you can close the app. Whenever you are ready, whenever you are prepared, then you can go straight to your mining app, or you just go straight to the browser. Once you go to the browser, click on KYC, you will find the slot already open. My suggestion and advice is whenever you want to do or carry out your KYC, make sure you are in a very well-lit environment. There's lights all over you. If possible, go outside. All right? Make sure you have your documents ready. International passport is required, is the best documentation you can use. So that you don't fall victim of they don't accept this particular one or they accept that particular one. But in the case where you don't have an international passport, any other identification you're using, like the driver's license or your national government approved ID card. Make sure it's authentic, make sure it is the plastic one, and make sure it is visible. Whenever you bring your camera down during KYC to capture your photograph or to capture your passport or identification, a lot of you make mistakes. That's why you have your KYC stuck. The reason why some of you have your KYC stuck and you are saying you have not gone through approval or you've not been approved is simply because when you are taking shots of your photograph, of your passport, what some of you do is immediately you zoom down towards it, you take the shot immediately. That is wrong. That is wrong. You will not be approved. The best way to do this is once you bring your camera straight to your passport, or in fact, let me give you steps. The first step you do actually is to wipe your camera. You have to clean the face of your camera, make sure it is not blurry, make sure it's not dirty. So when you now zoom down to take the shot, once you have the passport or your ID in between the box. If you look at the KYC section when you're doing the KYC, you'll be asked to take shot of your identity and they'll give you a rectangular box. One, make sure your identification fits into that rectangular box. Make sure it fits into that rectangular box. Number two, make sure every detail is captured within that box. If any of the details is captured outside the box, you might start having issues with your KYC. Once you have all that captured inside the box, wait for about 5 to 6 seconds before you take the snap. The reason why you're waiting about 5 to 6 seconds is because you need the camera to focus. Once the camera focus is achieved, then you have a clear picture. But if you don't have the camera focus achieved, you have a blurry picture. And once you have a blurry picture, your KYC will be denied. So a lot of you who have been having issues with passing your KYC or going through KYC appropriately, these are the reasons. Okay, so let me take the second or the next question. Somebody says here, it says, I have this question from, says Stinky, that's my name. Okay, Stinky, that's my name. So why can't people read the white paper and YouTubers don't know when when the open mainnet is, number one, does that part from the content? Okay, if I understand your question very well, you said, why can't people read the white paper and why is it that most YouTubers don't know exactly when the open mainnet will launch, except for the core team? Well, the truth is this. There's nobody that can come online, either in a group or on a YouTube video on a YouTube, and tell you this is exactly the date. No one knows that. All right? Nobody knows exactly the date when this coin will launch. But the core team, being the originators, being the creators, the developers, they are the ones who will be able to let us know exactly when they intend to launch or to kickstart the project. Okay? So we can't. Every other thing you hear are speculations. But to narrow that down, what they have decided to do, or what they did, was to give us conditions. So they gave us conditions that say, look, you know what, within this year, if you meet these 3 conditions, then we're good to go. So as it is, some of us will monitor those conditions. If you monitor those conditions and you find out that we have hit 98 to 100% of those conditions, then obviously we're good to go. All right. So, but I can tell you exactly the period where we can have the open mainnet. Earlier this year, there were rumors and people talking about open mainnet coming up at what's it called, in March. But I made a series of videos to say, look, we can't have it in March because statistics did not support that. We didn't have enough statistics to say we can transit into the open mainnet by March. So I informed everybody and I made a video and I said, look, it's not going to happen. But people kept saying, what happened? It's all over Twitter, X, it's all over this, all over that. But at the end of the day, it didn't happen. So statistics will actually help you know exactly what it is. And now we have more statistics than we had in March. So we're moving forward. All right. Now this person here, what's his name? Is Cyrus Suits, said, I can't reinstall my deleted Pi apps, which I have done accidentally. Please help. There's no way to help you in that. The best way or the only way is for you to reinstall your apps. Okay? What I would suggest for you to do is just simply delete whatever you have going on and go to your Apple Store or your Google Play Store and search for the particular app that you have. You might find that it's actually installed. So if it's installed, you just reinstall it or something. But if you don't have it, just delete the app itself and then reinstall. That will solve the problem. Right? That will solve the problem. Definitely solve the problem. Now, Raul said something. Said, is Athene P2P safe for transaction? If I would buy it, would there be a chance of account suspension? Okay, there's possibility of account suspension. That I can guarantee you. There is possibility of account suspension. If Athene P2P is safe, from my own view, I would say it should be safe. I didn't say it's safe. I'm saying it should be safe. The reason why I say it should be safe is Athene is a P2P platform that has incorporated Pi network onto it for P2P transactions. So if they have gone that length or that mile or that far to actually present themselves as those who can, give us this platform for P2P, then they should have done their own analysis. They should have done their own security checks with those that are actually doing the P2P on that platform. Secondly, doing a P2P on that platform simply means that they have an escrow mechanism available on the platform that will help people, hold on to the Pi until the transaction is complete, before the Pi is released or before money is released. So that escrow mechanism should have been in place that gives you further guarantee that this is safe. But going by if transactions there would lead to suspension, I would say 80% yes, because as stands, transactions are not yet approved. So doing transactions there, I don't know. Athene network, if they're listening, they can chip in, let us know what they think. They reached out to me once. I'm still waiting for a feedback from them. So if they're listening, let's talk. Because when they reached out, what I decided to do was to try and see if I can investigate the platform before I accept any sort of agreement with them to talk about the network. But I've not tried it, I've not used it, so I can't guarantee you or can't say, oh, everything is perfect. But from my own experience and what I'm saying, if they have all this mechanism in place, then they're good to go. But at the same time, account suspension is possible. All right. Okay. Chage, you're talking from India. That's good. The next question I have is from Joseph David. Now, Joseph David says, I've done all the process, but my balance is still locked up till next 2 years. Yeah, Joseph, you chose the balance to be locked up. When you were setting up your lockup, I'm pretty sure you chose for the unlocking to be done in 2025 or 26. So if you have chosen that length, you have to wait that much time. Okay? There is no way to unlock it. There is no way to reduce the tenure. There is no way to bring it back. There is no way to push it back. If you are offered an opportunity or someone tells you that don't worry, I can help you bring back your lockup coins, I can help you tweak this and that, just know the person, just know you're talking to a scammer. All right, there is no way. Now, if you go back to the app and you initiate another lockup period, it does not delete, it does not stop or reduce the previous one you've done. What you've just done to yourself is the new lockup that you have just configured, you've just added it to the previous one. So you've extended it yourself. So be very careful in adding more. I will only say wait until the tenure ends before you add more tenure. Okay? That's the much I can say about that. Now I have another question here from Allo Tucker John. Allo Tucker John says, please sir, I lost my passphrase and anytime I try to generate new wallet, always show something went wrong. Okay, this is a topic I've treated several times, so I will repeat myself. Currently now, what's happening is that hold on. Currently now, hold on. Just give me a minute. Okay, yeah. You see, currently it is difficult to generate new wallets. And the reason is very simple. I've said it several times and I will repeat myself. The reason is very, very simple. The Pi network at some point will reduce the number of people getting onto the network. The Pi network at some point will stop people from joining the network to mine. There are reasons for that. One of the reasons is to create scarcity. And once that scarcity is created, it boosts the value of the coin. And once you have value of the coin, very good, it sort of does what? Promotes the price. So if they do that, because the more people that holds onto the coin, the more number of coins in the hands of people, the lesser the value. Let's not kid ourselves. So they're going to try to eliminate, not eliminate in that sense, in the sense that it's being done intentionally. It's not being done intentionally, but pioneers intentionally will not qualify to get onto the mainnet. I said this 2 years ago, I said last year, I'm repeating it again this year. Not everyone will get onto the mainnet. If you notice now, you have some few days, or let's say few months, to carry out your KYC. See, the warnings have started. There is difficulty in creating wallets. The warnings have started. So if you really need to get onto the network, follow the steps. Follow the steps. I'm not throwing any cost to anybody. I'm just saying follow the steps. But I'm not going to start pulling people or pressuring people or begging people to do the right thing or to take the right steps in order for their Pi network to be secured. I'm not going to do that. So if you're interested, the link to the Telegram group is there. The membership on the channel is there. You can join whichever one and have a one-on-one with me. Do you understand? But the truth and the fact remains that not everyone will migrate to the open mainnet. So if you want to be part of those that are going to migrate to the open mainnet, the choice is yours. You know exactly what to do. You know exactly what to do. All right, so I have another one here from Randex. Randex says, hi, is there something within the app that will show us when our lockup is due to expire? Yes, of course, Randex. You can actually check when your Pi, when the tenure you set expires. It's very easy, Randex. You can actually go through your wallet, log into your wallet. When you log into your wallet, you will see where it says migration. All right, there are two tabs below your available balance. You'll see where it says migration. It is going to show you the number of coins that can be migrated into your wallet, and it's also going to show you the number of coins that you locked up. So when you look at the number of coins that you locked up, you will find the dates. You will find the dates when you locked it up, and also the dates when it is going to be unlocked. So yes, you can actually have that information straight from your wallet. You don't need any other person to show you, just straight from your wallet you see it. Raphael is from Curacao. I hope I pronounced that well. Thank you for joining the program. Joseph David also live in Nigeria. Thank you for joining us. I think I have that's Joseph from Nigeria. Is there? This is Edgar. So please stay calm and wait for Mainnet. This is one of the sweetest advice from anyone. This is one of the best advice you can get from anyone. Stay calm and wait for the network to open. One of the best advice. So, but a lot of us are eager. A lot of people are fast forwarding things. A lot of people are striving before they can walk. A lot of people want to run to the end of the gate before they can stand up. So, I repeat again, not everyone will make it to the other side of the network. But if you feel that you're going to be one of those people, there are steps. If you feel that you're one of those people who are going to get there and smile and say, look, I've come a long way. I started mining. I've mined this number of coins. I was diligent. I did it every day and it's paying off. There are other coins that actually started from, some few weeks ago, months ago, and they've launched and people made a lot of money out of it. I know some people who made up to $1,800 from Notcoin, $800 from Notcoin. Some people make as much as $6,000 from Notcoin. But then I tell them, do not compare both. Notcoin and Pi Network, they're not on the same pedestal. So let's continue. Okay. Aside Ayo says, hello, Uncle T. Hi. Hello. Let me know where you're chatting from. Let me know where you're watching me from. Just comment and let's see. I have another question. Is it a question? Yeah. It's from Joseph David. He says, my balance have been migrated to my wallet, but it's still locked up till next 2 years. How can I make it open? I've said it before. You cannot open it until 2 years time that you set up. Okay? You see, when the option of lockup was given to pioneers, I made videos. I mean, you guys should go check out the videos of my YouTube channel. I'll put it in the playlist. You go to the playlist, you see Pi Network. You have all the videos that can assist you. You have a lot of videos there that can actually help you out with your KYC and other things, okay? I mentioned it and said, when doing your lockup, try as much as possible to lock just 25%, because that was just the new time. It was just when everybody was starting. I said, lock up 25%. Let's see what the game plays. Let's see how the road works out for us. Let's see if it's smooth or not. And so many people were like, oh, no. They locked up 100%. Some people locked up 100% for 3 years. Some people locked up 50% for as much as 2 years. But is your prerogative, is your decision, it's not mine. So if you have locked up, you need to have patience until your lockup expires. Add a new lockup. What you have just done is adding to the tenure. So I suggest you just wait until the old lockup expires before you can now initiate a new lockup. If anyone promises to help you open it up, just know you are speaking to a scammer. All right? Joseph Chidoki says, I'm watching you from Monrovia. I have an issue with my acknowledgement of my Pi in the mainnet checklist stage 6, which require my passphrase, but it keeps telling me invalid passphrase. All right, so Joseph, I've got 2 options for you to resolve this. As a matter of fact, this is what we're going to do. To resolve this, I need to have a session with you, if you understand what I mean. It's not going to be a thing of, oh, who can take that? I need to take you through some steps to resolve this. So kindly do me a favor. Kindly follow me. Come down, just join my Telegram group and send me a personal message. When you send me a personal message, please refer to this conversation so I can understand it's you, all right? Refer to this conversation and let's go through. If anybody promises you that, oh, they can do that, I'm not sure, but there are steps to resolve this. So let's see. Okay, there are steps to resolve this. All right, so we'll move to the next one. I think the next one is from Bashima Emmanuel. Bashima Emmanuel says, Bashima Emmanuel, I hope I'm pronouncing it properly, says, any idea on expected price upon open mainnet? At least a range. Well, to be honest, I can't give you a range. I can't tell you what exactly would be the figure, but I can stick to what I've always said, which I've made videos about. I'll talk about the actual price. So many instances, I've talked about it in so many of my videos and interviews. This is what I'm going to tell you. I am pretty sure that upon launch, the Pi network cannot, or might not, let me not say never, might not launch at $300,000 at launch. Is impossible for me. My own stake. All right. It might not launch at a ridiculous amount of $100, $200, $300, $400. It probably would not launch at that. But this is the good part. I did an analysis on this price where I differentiated between price and value. All right. This was even before the IOU trading started. So Now the algorithm trading came in and confirmed my value analysis. So value price merged together. I can confirm and tell you from my own opinion, this is not financial advice, but this is just my opinion. I can comfortably tell you that when the Pi network launches on any price, for it to move from price A to B, it needs to be existing on exchanges. That's step one. The barter system alone will not give it the price, but the barter system will create the value. I hope you guys are following. The barter system will create the value, but the barter system will not give it the price. So the exchanges have to come in. We have to get it listed. As I'm sitting here, I can confirm to you that Bybit is monitoring the Pi network, and Bybit is one of the biggest crypto exchanges in the world. So Bybit is monitoring. Binance is monitoring. So if Binance, Bybit are monitoring, something good is going to happen. But the market sale of the coin will further determine what the price will be. I will not go into analysis and going down to break all that in this video, but once we have another session, I'm going to break it down on how we're going to comfortably achieve a good price. Not value, good price. The value will come by default, but the value has to command the price. So to answer your question, I can say, I can't comfortably give you a range to say this is the price or this is what it's going to launch by. But I can tell you and assure you that if it launches at any price within a week or 2 weeks, the existence of the coin on exchanges is going to rise above $300. The price is going to rise above $300. Now, those that will make money, I've said it several times in my group, those that will make money will not be those that are holding the coin, or those that are doing the barter trading, or those that are looking for people to buy from them. Those that will make money are those that will monitor value to price, price to trade on the crypto market. That's why I've created an elite group. I've created a pro group where I have some people who have been learning from me, some people who have been educating, and we are preparing for that stage. Once that stage comes, a lot of people are going to make money and they will still have a lot of coins with them. I've explained this several times in my group. They will have a lot of coins with them and they will still have a lot of money in their wallet. All right, so I think that answers your question. And I think the same thing goes by Jim Bonnie. Jim Bonnie is asking the same question, so pretty much I've talked about it. Yeah, my story, I see you saying when Pi launched, the same question, I've answered it. So now someone is asking a question. I said, "Ben, this is a lot for me." It says, "Good morning, sir. Please, how can I change my passphrase?" The only ridiculous way to do this, I say ridiculous because there is no other option. If anybody meets you or chats you up or say, "Look, I can help you change your passphrase," you are talking to a scammer. The only way to change your passphrase is to create a new wallet. This brings me back to the topic I've been discussing, I've been telling you guys. A lot of people will not make it to the open mainnet. A lot of people will lose their wallets. They can't create it anymore because they have stopped it. A lot of people will not have access to their wallets, so thereby they will lose their Pi. A lot of people might start losing the entire account on their own. This is not even the blockchain deleting you out. These are problems caused by pioneers themselves. These are issues caused by pioneers themselves, simply because they're not following steps, simply because they don't want to learn, simply because they're not following the right thing, they're not doing the correct thing. And when you ask them to do this, they don't. They prefer to have somebody they don't know, somebody somewhere chatting them up as a scammer and asking them to click a link or send this detail or that detail or come to this website and do this. They prefer that because the person promises to buy the pie probably at $40, $42, $48, $50, or tells you, I don't know, I'll buy that $15, but do you know what you do? You send me very little first, then once I receive it, I'll make payment, then you send very little again. We have agreed to buy and sell 100 pie, but if you send me 10 pie first, I'll pay for 10 pie, then you can send the balance. That's how the scammer starts. That's how all of them start. None of them will tell you, oh, send 600 at the same time. They won't do that. They'll ask you, how many do you have? So I've got 100 to sell. It's okay, I'll buy at $50. You send first. Then you start arguing. No. How do I trust you? Send. It's okay, you know what? Let's do this way. Send me 10 pie. Just send me 10 pie. Not 100. Send me 10 pie. I'll pay for 10 pie. Then when you receive the money, you can send me balance of 90. So that is interesting to you because at the point it's buying for 50, you're sending 10 pie, which is $500. So what do? You go ahead and send. Once you do that, he just locks you out and it's gone. So if you get 10 pie from 10 people, he's getting how many pie? 100. So when the scammer comes to you, the intention is not to take the entire thing you have. The intention is to actually take whatever he can from you, if possible the entire thing, unless you allow him. Then the stupid one, the one that is crazy is the one that will send you a link and say you have to validate your Pi account. Is your Pi account validated? That's the scammer talking. The scammer will ask you, is your Pi account validated? You don't validate the account. As long as you have done your KYC, you're validated. They'll not tell you, look, you need a logo. You know, when you validate, there's this check mark that has to be on your account. Then you're shocked. You'll be like, okay, when they start this? Say, don't worry, I'll help you out. See this link? Click this link. Once you click this link, it takes you to a website. That's where you validate. So many people click that link. When they click the link, it takes them there. What happens when it takes them there? What happens? Immediately takes them there. It will ask them to key in their passphrase. Then they key in their passphrase. Once they key in their passphrase, the scammer sees your passphrase, logs you out, and wipes out the coins. That's how it works. So stop clicking links. Stop believing that you can sell your Pi coin. Stop it. Stop it. It's better for you to have patience, like the gentleman advised. So look, have patience. It's better for you to have patience. Have an escrow deal with the transaction rather than just handing over your entire wallet to a scammer. All right? You can join my Telegram group. Let's have a chit chat. You can chat me privately, although I don't encourage that, unless I have to, like the guy I just asked for him to send me a message. I will not chat you privately. I will not chat you ordinarily. All right. I have another question from Emmanuel. Emmanuel says, my first migration was done 2 years ago. I believe there should be another migration before OM. Yeah, you're right. You're right, actually. First migration has been done. There's a second migration coming. The migration is done in phases. So the first phase has been done. Second phase will be done, but the problem now is when. So the only logical period that the migration can be done is either immediately before the open mainnet or immediately after the open mainnet. So this is one thing that you should look out for. Once you wake up one morning and see that your coins have been migrated to the wallet, the migration has happened. So once you notice that the second migration has happened, have it at the back of your mind that the open mainnet is around the corner. That's an indication. That's an indication. So Joseph says, I can sell my Bitcoin only when the lockup is over. Joseph, once the lockup is over, you can do anything you want to do with your coin. You can do whatsoever you like to do with your coin once the lockup is over. Now, Subramanian, I hope I got that right, says, hi, my Pipe coins are not transferred since the KYC of our network circle is not done. Is that my fault for that? If the pioneers don't done, why it should affect the people who still follow our KYC process? Okay, I think I understand your question. Your question is, there are some amount of coins, from people who, how would I put it? There's some amount of coins from people who follow you. All right, some amount of coins from people who are in your space, in your mining team. All right, they have not done their KYC, and it's affecting the migration of your coins. Well, that's the truth. I've said it several times. I've talked about it, and I've said to you guys, I said, look, it is vice versa. All right, if you carry out your KYC complete, what happens next is the system calculates how many coins you, as the owner of the coins, as the owner of the wallet, as the owner of the account, how many of those coins did you generate on your own? That number of coins will be migrated to your wallet. Now the next step is those mining under you. The system will now calculate how many of the coins they contributed to the balance that you have. How many will go to your wallet? I hope you guys understand. So that's simply how it is calculated. So if you have 12 people, that are with you mining, and out of the 12 people, you just got maybe 4 people that have done their KYC. The number of coins contributed by those 4 people are only coins that will migrate to you. The rest of the people who have not completed their KYC, as long as they have not completed their KYC, as long as they have not passed their KYC, their coins will not be migrated to you. It's simple. Eventually, if they don't go through their KYC, eventually, if they don't pass their KYC, the next thing that happens is if their account by any chance is deleted, the number of coins that they contributed to you will also disappear. So guys, get ready for that. Get ready to lose some of your coins simply because some people within your space, some people within your mining team did not complete their KYC. So that's why I said a lot of people, I keep repeating it, a lot of people will not make it to the open mainnet. So many people will not make it to the open mainnet. So get ready to lose some of the coins. And the coins you see up here, can you see my screen? Let me make it bigger. The coins you see up here, see here? They are not the total number of coins that will be available to you on your wallet. Trust me. This is determined by this number here and this number here. That's why I put the screen up so you can see it. The number you see here will not be the total number that will appear in your wallet. It is easy, I can explain it. If you want me to explain it, put it in the comment section. Let me explain why you can't get the same figure. If you need me to explain that, I will do that. Put in the comment section, let me explain why you can't get the same figure you see here in your wallet. So at the end of the day, you might be seeing 1,000, but by the time we get into open mainnet, you just have like 70. Are you going to be disappointed? This will further give us value. But if you need me to explain the reason why you can't get the same value here, this number you see here, this number, the same value you see there, you can't get it in your wallet. If you need me to do that, let me see in the comment section. So let's continue. I will explain that if you want me to, but I need to see in the comment section. Now, Savio Eden says, please, I completed everything on KYC and I'm on a queue, but my timer is paused. How can I make it to start counting? Eden, you can't make it start counting. There's nothing you can do to the timer to start counting again. Once the timer starts, it has stopped. Two things that will make the timer stop. One, you've actually submitted your KYC and it is, let's say, 90% approved. You don't need a timer. You don't need a timer. Two, if you violate the instructions given to you for KYC, the timer stops. So in a couple of days or weeks, you're going to find out where you fall in. But I suggest join the Telegram group, send me a message, let me take a look at it for you. Let's go through your account. I can't explain that because I'm not visually seeing you. So send me a message on Telegram, but join the Telegram group first, then send me a message and let me go through your account to see that. But please do not share your passphrase with anyone, including me. All right? Don't share your passphrase with anybody. All right? Now the next question says, what's holding Pi from launching? Sorry, this is stupid. There's nothing holding Pi. We are holding Pi from launching. If we can meet up with the three conditions, I promise you Pi will launch in the next week. If we meet the three conditions today, Pi will launch the next week. There's nothing holding Pi. We are holding ourselves. I'll ask a question. If anybody can answer this, in relation to Pi, I'm going to gift you Pi. I'm going to gift you Pi. I'm going to transfer Pi to you. What is the meaning of pioneer in Pi? I need answers. Send the answer. Follow me on Twitter. Join the Telegram group and drop your answer in the Telegram group. Drop your answer in the Telegram group. What is the meaning of pioneer in relation to Pi? I don't know the meaning of pioneer, but what is the meaning of pioneer in relation to Pi? Let me see if I can get an answer from that. So, will Pi ever launch? Yes, Pi is going to launch this year. Pi will definitely launch this year. Okay? So, what's the transfer to mainnet so sluggish? You are repeating yourself, you're asking the questions, and I've answered them. Alright, so if you need it again, just maybe once we finish this live stream, this video will be available for anyone who wants to recap, who wants to watch all over. So once this live stream is over, you can watch the video again to get the answers that I've given. Tony Koji, as I think you're from Nigeria, Tony says, having fulfilled the KYC and the requirements, will the migration initiated by the individual or automatically by the system? If I understand what you mean correctly, you're saying if you have passed the KYC and everything, step 9, will it be done manually? Once you have passed your check-ins from 1 to 8, the remaining is automatic. You have nothing to do. No button to press, nothing to ignite, nothing to initiate. Everything is automatic. So all you have to do at the point is slow down, sit down, relax, wait. That's all you have to do. Slow down, sit down, relax, wait. Okay? So I'm getting this from Julius. Julius says, do you have any platform for crypto trading teaching so I can have a knowledge of how to trade my Pi coins after the launch? Beautiful question from Julius. Yes, Julius, I have a trading platform. I have a trading group. So what you do is join this Pi network, what's it called, Telegram group, and send me a message. All right. You might not be able to call me or send me a message if you're trying directly from Telegram, because I have the privacy thing on. So, but once you join the group, you have access to send me a message. So do that quickly, and then I will show you how to join the crypto trading platform. In the crypto trading platform, I teach, I send out signals, and I trade with my students, and we make a lot of money. Let me just put it that way. We trade together, we share ideas, I send signals, I explain the signals, and I teach them how to read their trading charts. I teach them how they can actually read the signals, and then they trade and they make money. So if you want to join the Telegram group, and let's have a discuss. All right. Now the next question, I think it's still from Tony. He said, having received KYC validation and wallet creation, will the migration be initiated? Okay, it's the same question. I think I've answered that. He said, so what if you don't belong to any mining circle? Oh, that's going to be difficult. That's going to be difficult. I think you're referring to security circle. Security circle and not mining circle. I have discussed this before. I have done videos about it. I have talked about it. If you do not have your security circle on point, if you do not have a security circle set up properly, if you don't have a security circle done the right way, you're going to face a stumbling block in front. I repeat, not everybody will make it to the open mainnet. There are instructions. These instructions are simple. Why do you think the core team are quiet? Because they keep dropping these instructions like a puzzle, and a lot of us are not fixing the puzzle together. All right? There's a puzzle. So you have to follow these things. It's like a game. Once you do all this correctly, let me shock you. 3 years ago, I started talking about security circle. Nobody believed me. It happened. 4 years ago, I talked about the KYC, how difficult it's going to be. And I was telling people, do yours now, do yours now. A lot of people didn't do it. Today, currently, if you're going through your KYC, you're paying for it. So many of you did KYC without paying for it. So many of you did KYC without paying for it. But the new guys that are doing KYC right now, they're paying for it. So things change. All right. So we have a question here. It says, I started mining early this year, and you're telling us that not all of our coins we have mined over the days will be to the yeah. That's what I mean. Not all the coins, madam. Not all the coins here. I think you guys need to understand that what you see here is not what is coming to your wallet. There are factors why it is not going to be everything you see there. I'm not the one that put the rules. I'm not the one that created the rules. But everything you see here is not what is going to be in your wallet. But you can get 90% of what you see there in your wallet. There is a way to get 90% or even 100% of what you see here into your wallet. So the big question I'm expecting you to ask is, how do I do that? How do I get everything there to my wallet? It's a way. But I'm telling you that from the first instance, from the word go, I'm telling you that you're not getting everything stated there. Everything here is not coming to your wallet. It's not. But there is a way to get everything there to your wallet. So the big question I'm expecting from you guys is how, not why. Why is not the question? The question should be how. How do I get everything here to my wallet. How do I get everything here to my wallet? That's the big question. All right. So I asked if anybody wants me to explain that, and I see that nobody wants me to explain that. I will tell 1 hour. So I'm going to end this live stream. We're going to have another live stream where we'll take more questions, more directions, more updates on how to work. If you're interested in having conversations, if you're interested in having personal tutorials, you can contact me through the Telegram. Send me a message on Telegram by joining the Telegram. I'm going to put, I think, I'm going to put it here. Let me see. It's right here. You can see it on the screen. Copy that, join the Telegram group, send me a message, let's talk, and then we'll take it from there. All right. My name is Tony, and this is Basic Knowledge. Till the next time we see you again, keep mining.